Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D. Merry Christmas. This vid I'm about to react to is by Alvin Preach's title, Tate KO'd by Loverb0y Meth0d. Oh, when I reacted to the vid about Jake Paul getting beat up, people told me to react to Andrew Tate because he apparently got beat up too. And I was like, wait, what will he fought? So I guess they're going to talk about it and we'll see what happened with him. Let's watch.
I really just saw for his first time of his life Tate feeling like a prostitute and being on his knees.
Are you saying that Chase DeMoor trafficked him?
I mean, yeah, there was a lot of traffic in his mouth, left, right, and left.
I mean,
oh my God.
listen, taking the L is one thing. Taking the L at your own boxing promotion is crazy.
On your knees. You took an L on your knees. On your knees, please. That's the worst. Hugging a man while you're on your knees is it was not in my alpha bingo card. Hey, not this year. A lot of things I saw in the fight. Andrew Tate did fight basically it's not even a fighter. He's a YouTuber. He's a
Chase DeMoor is a reality TV star. He did Love Island.
Love Island. What season?
So I know Chase DeMoor from somewhere else. You know where I know him from?
Where?
Because we actually know him from somewhere.
From where?
Think about this.
I don't know where I know him from. Where was he on? Deny me.
You don't remember where he was on?
No, I do not remember where he was on.
Preach. I'm gonna need you to close your eyes for 2 seconds.
Okay. No, I'm not watching.
All right, preach. Watch.
Kirk, my wife.
Oh, that's him? Is that him?
He was the one who gave Stevie Knight that business.
Was that?
He said you might be darker than me, but you still a coon, and he gave him that business.
What?
That's him.
No, that's
he's the one who knocked out Stevie Knight. The guy who gave Stevie that business is the one who gave Tate that business. Yo, this guy's taking all the light skins and dark skins out.
That's him.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, everyone who's selling out their people, he's knocking them out.
Can you play that?
Chase DeMoor, I'm not gonna lie. This guy, after Frederick Douglass, he's the coolest light skin to me. Apparently he reacted it. That's crazy. Stevie's right here with his son now looking at Tate like, bro, I've been there.
He's looking at Tate like Tyra Banks looking at that model. We're rooting for you!
All right, so you can kind of see here. I'm going to do it without the sound. You can kind of see them fighting. He dodges. He takes 1, 2.
He running. Oh, he whooped your ass, Stevie. Oh!
So he was punching him while he was down, which ended up being a DQ.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't think you can do that.
He gave him the Adesanya. He said, boy, I'm Israel. All right, so
he's stumbling.
the same guy.
What I saw was Chase is not a good fighter. Okay? That's not what he does. And that's what killed me. It's not the fact that he lost against an actual fighter. He lost against someone that actually do not fight. Early in the round, what you saw was Tate leading with his head, which is not something that you want to see whenever you're fighting. What
round is this?
Oh, that's 6. That's close to the end. When you're getting gassed, the first thing that you're gonna see, yeah, I know, I brought my gloves. Oh, look, can you zoom please? Oh, look, they twins. Anyways, so, what is this? My twins is the glove. When you have your gloves, and you're gassed, the first thing that's gonna happen is that your guard is gonna be down. Both of those guards were down. It's crazy. Both of them. Gas. Then he was leading with his head.
Didn't he fight professional?
The number one mistake that you do whenever you're tired and you don't have enough conditioning, and that's a rookie mistake. That's what I was surprised that Tate was doing because he's a known fighter. And leading with your head is when you're standing up. Actually, let's change the camera. Yeah, you're standing up, but you're actually on your opponent like that. You're almost diagonal. When you're fighting, you are supposed to have your guard up, okay, around here. Not here because now you're messing up. All your ribs are exposed. You're supposed to have it here, tuck it tight, and you're able to move nicely, right? But what's happening is that Tate, you see it very quickly in the fight, which was what surprised me. He was leaning, and that means that he was not even on top of his feet, but he was ahead of his feet. He was leading with his face. That means he's proposing his head like that, face down, which is a big mistake because you don't really see the punches coming. You want to be looking at your opponent right now, and you can see the punch coming. You can be able to duck him, but he was always charging, leading with his head, which that's appetite for a knockout. People that are gassed, that are not necessarily a rookie, they're not going to lead in with their head. They're going to stand back in the ropes. Most of the people, they're going to stand back in the ropes because them ropes are going to help me. I'm just going to have to go back down. The rope is going to be able to push me back up.
Objection, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
What if I'm tired and my opponent bigger than me, and he leaning on me with his thing? Should I not lean too so he don't get a good angle? Because if I'm up straight and he lean on me, then all of his weight. But if I'm leaning, it's like a house.
If your opponent is taller than you,
with his thing,
the worst thing you can do is lean with your head because he could just swoop you like that. You have to actually get away from him. You actually have to his leading hand. You have to get away from his leading hand. So if he's a normal regular part, not a southpaw leading with your right, but if he's leading with your left, you're trying to always circle him and try to get away from this hand right here.
Objection. What if he's cuter than you?
Well, I mean, if you like his penis, you can go on your knees, and that's what he did all night long. All night long.
That's boy being boy.
The level that I saw, I was kind of disappointed. The uppercuts that he was doing, the
uppercuts are better than lower cups.
But the lower cuts, you get that when you're on your knees, right?
Or your akash. The lower cuts. Yo! I don't know, was that good? I'm gonna give it a 5.
Oh my God.
But the reaction, better than whatever I said, so it's a 7.
He was really leaning like a Tower of Pisa. He was leaning against it. This right, pause it. He's leaning against him all the time. That is the best thing for appetite for a knockout, because what's going to happen is that person that you're leaning against can just move and then you're off balance. That's the reason why, by the way, he was always falling, because he was just moving out of the way.
So I would say 2 things.
Go ahead.
From my personal
I would like to see clips of Andrew's fights, like prior to this one, of course, when he was fighting professionally. Like, how did he fight? If he's making these rookie mistakes, according to Preach, I don't know about fighting and boxing. I don't watch it. But, yeah, I'm very curious.
This is what I understand about fatigue. Like, when you're that tired, you're just not going to move efficiently. Him leaning is what I see in heavyweight championships and stuff like that. They lean against each other when they're tired. They're trying to put their weight on the other person because standing up straight is not possible.
So it's not a rookie mistake.
I've been to the point where my lungs are out, and you have to keep fucking moving. I've had to do with rucksack. You leaning, my nigga.
100%.
Everybody I've ever seen in that position.
100%. He was leaning after 3 rounds. That's crazy. Drop them cigars. If you know you're about to fight someone that is, because this dude is huge. Tall, big, buff neck.
Me and Flex looking in the index for buff net niggas just for some hot butts.
Pause. And allegedly, he's saying that he's been in all those fights and he was doing that. So you're supposed to know what you're doing. You have the resources. So questioning a lot of things.
Yeah, but you are your habits. At the end of the day, these comebacks almost never work out. Doesn't matter who it is. And at the same time, he's not hungry like he used to be. He's comfortable. So he still has the bravado of like kickboxing champion. What? At the end of the day, he's just not the same person, right? His life circumstances have changed, and he decided to just be more image than actual. But you see it with a lot of other fighters. Would be a Conor McGregor is another great example. Came back, looked like cheeks. And it's not because their body's not capable. They just stopped all the habits that got them there, and their mentality is completely different. So to get back in there, 4 months is never going to be enough.
Oh, no, especially for your conditioning.
And everyone's saying Chase looked bad, like, sure, but what are you comparing him against? If you're comparing him as other heavyweight YouTubers, he looks better than almost every single one of them. And on top of that, he has far superior stamina.
Fair.
And in my experience watching heavyweight or the big dudes fight, it's always the same thing. It's like the one who gasses out is toast. And that's been true for every heavyweight. Because when you're lugging around that much weight, having great cardio stuff, and whatever you want to say about Chase and his technique or this, he has the game plan.
Well, why did he fight someone who's that much bigger than him? I know they have weight classes, so I'm confused.
And he clearly has the stamina to last. Pause.
With the conditioning.
Well, people also said that about Jake, in that, what's that dude named? Joshua, that he was in a different class than Jake, or like much bigger than Jake.
With the heavyweights is
maybe they don't care about weight
muscles, big thick muscles.
Okay, all right, yo, you gotta stop.
No, wait, I'm not done. And that big thick muscles be pumping all that blood in your body. Pause. I'm done.
Brock.
This boys being boys.
You know, the reality is you can't discuss sports without saying really gay shit. It just is what it is.
What do you mean? You need to work that deep.
Yo, football be killing me. Yeah, so
Football is the worst.
I was following the tight end, right? We was moving through the gaps, and he was plugging the holes. And I was like, whoa! I know a lot of people have been clowning him, and he deserves it. A lot of folks are like, yo, you know, he's fighting, whatever. It's tough to get in that ring. Even Tate, after the fact, sounded so humble a little bit. He was talking about, 100 years from now, people will look back and saw that I may not have always succeeded, but I tried.
Oh, fuck
and then
out of
someone
here.
pulled up another tweet from him, which had me rolling. You see this? What do you call someone who loses? A loser! And they just screen capped
That aged beautifully. Fine wine right there.
And Tate often clowns people, you know what I mean, for their failures or for not being successful. Boy, you didn't be
That is true.
And like you watch this dude, and after the fight, he's making all these excuses, talking about, I don't know why I was tired. The Matrix. I don't know why. So it's like, shut your ass up. So if you want to clown him out, let him out. Anybody who wants to choose to get in that ring, whatever it is, at the end of the day, do your thing. I'm never going to say much about it. But this guy, he's very judgmental of other people, so people are not showing him any grace.
Exactly. Because if we take out like who he is as a person and what he did, to put yourself out there like that in front of everybody and fight, just right there, it takes someone. So I got to give him that. Fighting is dangerous. It's very stressful. Just sparring it's very stressful. Mm-hmm. It's you kind of have to treat it like Mike Tyson and just hit people with bad intentions. Even if it's sparring, you have to hold yourself back a bit. But just putting yourself out there and just fighting with someone else, it takes something.
Someone said Tate lost his aura, but I'm like, he didn't lose his aura. Now he's been lost. Like, dude became slowly irrelevant over time. Mm-hmm. And I felt like this was one of those last years. I don't think people really tune into Tate or all of his scams anymore like they used to. And I think the facade here's the thing, whenever people put on this persona, eventually people see through it. Whenever you pretend to be perfect, this great person who's capable of all these unbelievable things, and people will believe. You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Think that about Mind's line? Yep. I had a chuckle when I moved on with my day. I really I stopped caring about most of this stuff a long time ago. So outside of a quick laugh, I don't feel any type of way about it. What about you?
What made me laugh is really how people reacted. Oh, they were having a field trip. I was like, oh my boy. When I saw that, I was like, oh my boy, they're gonna have a field trip with your ass. You know what I mean? They're gonna take it on tour. And they did. It made me laugh, made me chuckle. But other than that, it is actually more dangerous to fight with a non-fighter than with a fighter. Because the fighter,
I've heard people say field day, but I never heard them say field trip. And maybe that's just as common. I don't know.
Knows what they're doing. The non-fighter are wilding. Yeah. They wilding. They very.
Oh, you speaking facts. Because I think Mr. I Couldn't Care Less started cooning after the knockout. So I suspect that CTE might have just forget his ethnicity.
Well, it's true when they say I'm going to knock the black out of you.
Now, personally, guys, I don't know how you guys feel about this. I don't watch any of the YouTube boxing events. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't find them entertaining. I know there's a crowd for it. That's fine. For me, it doesn't look interesting at all. And I've had people like, oh, you should do this fight. You should do this fight. And I understand for the audience, it sounds really engaging. But you have to understand, if I was to even think about it, I'd have to take it seriously and I'd have to be the trainer. I'm just not interested.
Yeah, who wants to do that?
So it's very tough for me to sign up for something like this where you're risking physical violence and you're not invested. Mm-hmm. Well, I go in there half-assed, half-prepared to go do some goofy-ass shit if you're not going to be really about it. Now, I have things I'm passionate about and I spend my days doing. Am I really interested in taking time away from things I care about to train for this? No.
I think you're right about that, right? It's really a question of mindset.
I wonder, does he have the fight with Myron in mind? Because I know for a while Myron was challenging them to fight, or I don't know if he was trying to just fight Preach, I don't remember, but yeah, I do recall that Apple was just not into I don't care, this is stupid, but people might still want to see that fight, but he let y'all know he not doing it. All right, he don't want to fight Myron, he good, he just want to talk shit about him on YouTube, and that's fine, that's fine, I'm here for it. I'm gonna watch it every time. But yes, Tate got his ass whooped, it appears, so there's that, and he fought professionally back in the day, but that was back in the day. Now he getting his ass whooped. It is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.